Good evening from Sacramento, California, as we are welcoming you to Thunder Basketball Late Night Edition here on WWLS, the Sports Animal, and on the iHeartRadio app. Dean DuVos in the capital city of California, Sacramento, California. Producer and engineer back in Oklahoma City is the YouTuber. It's Thunder Basketball as the Thunder are taking on the Sacramento Kings in the Golden One Center, as this is the NBA Emeralds Cup. Both teams 0-0. Thunder have really been on a hot streak of late.
Now to the good part.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler.
Great crowd on hand here this evening. Of course, I am feeling a lot better after the sickness I've had recently.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous Alexander.
You saw the lineups there.
To his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for Sacramento, Murray and Sabonis make up the
Golden One Center on their feet. First game of the Emerald Cup. Thunder won their last matchup with the Kings back in Oklahoma City. See what happens here tonight. Game 10 of 82 is underway. Thanks for staying up late with us. Let's go from Sacktown.
4 games, so every game is huge. I expect both teams to come out with a...
DeMar DeRozan has the ball.
It just means
in his first game, Thunder wearing normally their home jerseys away with the white Oklahoma City in blue letters, as there's a foul on Jalen Williams. So Oklahoma City in blue letters, blue numbers, and white shorts, blue-orange stripes. Kings wearing all purple. They're normally their road jerseys. That's their jerseys they wear on the road normally, but they're wearing at home. Kings in white letters, white numerals, purple pants, or purple shorts rather, as there's the first free throw. Kings up 1-0 as we're starting just underway here in Sacramento. Thanks for staying up late with us. We're glad to have you with us here doing this game. Thunder next game will be tomorrow, as we'll be, we'll be on Monday. We'll have a Monday game as both free throws are good. So SGA gets the ball just underway. First of the 4 Emerald Cup games between Oklahoma City and Sacramento. As Holmgren has the ball as they're chanting defense here at the Golden One Center here in Sacramento. Not too far away from where the Comets and the River Cats played, which is Sutter Health Park. As that's a 2-pointer for SGA.
He competes every night. He does indeed.
And here come the Kings. So we're going from left to right. Kings got the opening possession, so they'll get the inbound the ball in the 4th. Thunder will inbound the ball in the 2nd and 3rd. Kings coming off a loss against their rivals, Golden State. You see their stats there. Luke Dort. Dort takes a shot. It's in, and the Thunder up 4-2. Thunder played the Milwaukee Bucks in the Emerald Cup last year in Las Vegas, which, by the way, counted for the deal. It didn't count for the season series, as there's 2 points there for DeMar DeRozan, averaging 19 points per game, 67% field goal shooting. SGA has the ball, tied at 4 here in Sacktown. First of, I believe, 2 meetings Oklahoma City will be here in California, and that's a 2-pointer, so Thunder up 6-4.
Can shoot the ball, but I like him the most when he's near the basket.
Kings moving the ball around. And here's Sabonis. In the loss to the Warriors.
Here's a 3, and it's good, and Sacramento will take a 7-6 lead. Sabonis with the assist. They scored 7 points in their loss against Golden State at home. And out of bounds, it will be Sacramento's ball. That was a careless turnover there for the Thunder. Back at Oklahoma City, and Thunder ended up winning that game. We'll see if the Kings can notch it up with a 1-1 tie.
Great job, thank you.
First of, I believe, 2 trips to Oklahoma, or to Sacramento, excuse me.
Just 5 on the clock.
So the Kings looking to tie up the season series as DeRozan trying to get a shot. He'll take a 3, and it's missed. Rebound by Chet Holmgren to SGA.
Oklahoma City comes into this one.
Important for the Thunder to get off to a good start. Dort for 3. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. Luke Dort gets a 3. And the Thunder are lead now 9-7 as we're under 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Thanks for staying up late with us here from Sacramento, California. As we continue the West Coast trip, there's a 2-pointer that's missed. As DeRozan rebound, here's SGA over to Hartenstein, who dunks it in, and it's 11-7 Oklahoma City.
You don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
Thunder facing the Kings for the second time, first here in Sacktown. I believe they'll have one more meeting here in Sacramento to finish up the season series. Here's a 3, that is missed. Rebound by Holmgren, who's, by the way, back from injury. We talked about that last game. SGA has the ball. SGA moving the ball around to Holmgren for 3, and it's in. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball for Chet Holmgren. Thunder up 14-7.
Great groove here early on.
So Thunder will get 4 games in their group play. They have the best record as Levine for 3. That was missed. Holmgren gets the rebound to SGA. Scoring drought for the Kings lasting a little over 2 minutes right now as SGA for 3. It's missed. Rebound by Dort as he slammed it down. And the Thunder up 16-7 over Sacramento.
Some tough offensive sets.
Of course, the Emerald Cup logo will be on all the home court. I believe Thunder get 2 on the road, 2 at home. This is their first one as we get a timeout for the Kings. I think the key factor for the Thunder tonight, which the YouTuber will agree with me, Thunder need to take care of business here tonight. Yes, I know this is the first time they're in Sacramento, and of course they have a 1-0 season series lead on the Sacramento Kings, but you gotta treat this like you did against Portland in being competitive. Of course, my allergies have finally recovered. I'm still coughing here and there, but I sound a lot better than I sound against Portland. So I don't know if the 40-degree weather up there gave me grief or not, but whatever the case, at least I'm sounding a lot better than I was in our last broadcast. So hope you'll join us Monday for the next game for the Thunder.
Last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, I don't know if the numbers
So
even
pull up the NBA app so I can figure out what our next game is.
Often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
So we're just underway here in Portland, or excuse me, Sacramento, sorry.
He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State. To end the run. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Thunder will be taking on the Grizzlies. You'll see that game on Sunday. It'll be a 5 o'clock tip-off. And we'll be off the West Coast. That will wrap up, I believe, we'll go to the Thunder schedule. Make sure I'm reading this correctly. That will wrap up the 16-11 Oklahoma City. I didn't see who scored.
Now defended by Levine.
As SGA has the ball. They'll take a 2. That's missed. Rebound by the Kings. So Thunder next game will take on the Memphis Grizzlies, and we'll have a couple of games at home against Golden State and the Lakers before we hit the road, take on Charlotte, New Orleans, and then correction, I said it was, we have another home game with the Kings later this month, as there's a dunk that was missed. Murray with the rebound to Dennis Schroeder. Thunder up 16-11 here in Sacramento. Golden One Center in Sacktown.
on that possession.
I know the YouTuber is already, as I'm doing this game, already in bed, but I know he'll be watching the replay of this game.
The Thunder have gone 7 of
As the
11
YouTuber knows, he'll be watching the replay of this game. I think the YouTuber and I are more likely going to wait until 2026 to make a return, as we get a foul on Dennis Schroeder. It's a shooting foul, so free throws for the Thunder.
Well, it's easy to see why SGA has risen to the level
So the Thunder
of
with
superstar in this league. He is relentless.
Important game. Remember, these are only 4 cup games. They get the first one with the Kings, as SGA takes the first free throw, and it's good. Their next cup game, their final cup game on the road, will be against the Jazz, which is the first meeting of the year between the Jazz and the Thunder. And then the last 2 will be at home against the T-Wolves and the Suns. Really important for the Thunder to take care of business in these group plays. Marstones, here's a 3. Big. For DeRozan. It's 18-13 Sacramento. As SGA has the ball. Of course, Thunder will be wearing special jerseys for those group games, those NBA Cup games on the road. Remember, if you win your group stage, you will advance to the knockout stage. Williams for 3, that's missed. Sabonis with a rebound. So it's really important for the Thunder to do well in the NBA Emerald Cup, because otherwise they're not going to going to Vegas. Levine for 3, missed. Sabonis with the rebound, dunks it in. And the Thunder lead is now down to 3 at 18-15. 17 points a game for Domantas Sabonis, 5 assists per game, 13 rebounds per game. As SGA gets it in, and the Thunder lead is now back to 5, 20-15. Next time out, I'm going to go get some ice for my cup.
Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Williams.
Yes, here's a 3, that's missed. Hartenstein with a rebound.
The Thunder leading by 5. In the corner, Wallace with it.
And the Thunder will have...
Punk defending. Here's SGA.
SGA. And it's in. Thunder now lead 22-15.
Their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this one.
And Doug Christie wants a
timeout. All right, we'll be back.
Decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Welcome back to Thunder Basketball from Sacramento, California, the Golden One Center. Haven't been to Sacramento since the Comets beat the River Cats in baseball you saw earlier this year.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Alex Caruso, who's checked in for Chet Holmgren.
Cold here in the building. Eubanks is checked in for the Kings. And here we go again. Late night here in Sacktown. Thunder leading 22-15 here in the first quarter. Levine for 3, it's good. Zach LaVine. It's a three. The Thunder lead now down to 4, 22-18. Here's a three for Caruso is missed. Eubanks will get the rebound, his first in the game since he checked in. Over to DeMar DeRozan. Kings going from right to left, where we are. Thunder the opposite, left to right. There's DeRozan shot. It is good. It is for three. The Thunder lead now down to 1 at 22-21.
Takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander.
Not good for the Thunder when you're really giving the Kings a lot of opportunities. Thunder did lose a couple of games. One of them here in Sacktown as Jalen Williams gets a three. It's in. And the Thunder lead back to 3 at 24-21.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie.
So Jay Will.
The permanent head coach of the Kings.
We'll have to see how.
There's a three, and it's in, and we're tied at 24. Thunder really playing sloppy defense, I can tell you that for sure.
Let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Bernstein to Williams. Jay Will has the ball. 24 all here in Sacramento, California at the Golden One Center. Dana Wills here in the capital city. The YouTuber, producer, and engineer back in OKC. Thanks for staying up late with us as there's a rebound for the Thunder, so only a 14-second shot clock. SGA gets fouled. Monk gets the foul, second team foul, first personal, so SGA will go to the line for a couple of free throws.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
As the cowbells are ringing, here's the first free throw. It's in, and the Thunder lead is now 25-24.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no
Sean
need
Hart
to
will join me during the Dallas Mavericks. Later down the road, his only trip to Oklahoma City. Unlike next season in minor league, we have 2 trips to Oklahoma City instead of 1. Sarek with a 2, and it's in. We're tied at 26 apiece. Thunder really just not playing good defense. They were just allowing Sacramento to get some opportunities, and the Kings are playing really tough on the Thunder. As SGA has the ball under a minute to go in the first. SGA for 2, that's missed. Ellis with the rebound. Good defense for Ellis. Malik Monk has the ball. Give it over to Ellis. Thunder and Kings tied at 26 apiece here in the first. Monk has it. Will be guarding by Sabonis. And here's a 3 for Ellis. It's missed. Holmgren gets the rebound. Thunder and Kings 26 all as Caruso has the ball. Caruso to Holmgren over to Wallace. Carson Wallace subbed in the game for the Thunder.
12 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
1 second difference between the shot and the game. Need to get a shot off. SGA to Wallace for 3. It is off. And that is how the first quarter ends. So, tie game, 26 all at the end of the first quarter as the Kings really made a good effort to tie this game up in the first of 4 Emerald NBA Cup games. So a good effort there as you get to see the nice Emerald Cup. Of course, we'll have the Emerald Cup logo on all of the on all of our group deals.
And it's been a pretty even game here after
as Holger inbounds at the Wallace as the second quarter is now underway.
In that first period, they showed.
Here's a 3 for Wallace. That was missed. Thunder really rushed that, to be quite honest with you. Of course, the only loss they had on the road was the Mavericks. And 2 points, and the Kings take the lead just like that. Both shooting 50% in the game so far. Here's a 2, and it's good. We're tied at 28. Chet Holmgren gets 2 points of his own.
Boy, is he skilled.
The only road loss the Thunder had this season as Monk takes a 3 and it's in. 31-28 Kings. I was going to say the only loss the Thunder have this season was against the Dallas Mavericks, where they couldn't stop Dallas as that two-pointer is in. And it's 31-30 in favor of the Kings.
Pass to Clifford.
To Clifford. Over to Ellis, who will take a three, and it's missed. Wiggins gets the rebound to Isaiah Joe. Haven't seen much of Isaiah Joe as Chet Holmgren gives the Thunder the lead at 32-31.
Defense into offense is important.
I said, second meeting of the year between the Kings and Thunder. Thunder won their first meeting several games ago back in Oklahoma City. First meeting in Sacramento of two, I believe. I'll double check that as that's a three. And the Kings lead at 34-32. I will double check to make sure.
Now here's Caruso.
As I do not think the Thunder will play Sacramento again.
Ellis outside.
And I'm looking through the schedule.
Sabonis against home.
And it doesn't look like the Thunder will be playing Sacramento after this game. So this might be our only trip to Sacramento. Unlike in the minor league season, we played what? About 18 games in Sacramento. 3 coming out of the All-Star break. As Clifford gives it to Ellis. So Ellis has the ball. Ellis still has it. 34-32 in favor of the Kings. Here's a 2, and it's missed. Wiggins with the rebound. So, only time we'll be in Sacramento is tonight. Next time we play the Kings, we're home against the Kings. Thunder ball. We got a timeout on the floor, and it's going to go to the Thunder.
Some adjustments to the game plan.
Yep, and I have confirmed it. It is the only trip to Sacramento. .907 left to go until halftime. Hope you'll join us throughout the 2026 minor league season when the Oklahoma City Comets will take on the Albuquerque Isotopes. It'll be a first of 3 to start the new season at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Get your tickets at 405-218-2150 or order your tickets at OKCComets.com or stop by the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark box office located on South Mickey Mantle Drive. Will be open every day at 10 a.m. during the off season. We will be, let me look at the calendar, what day that will be on. Of course, we'll probably be getting MLB The Show very early. I will confirm to you all that it will be March 27th at 7:05, 7:05, which means we'll be on the air at 6:50 for Comets on Deck for our first game of the year between Albuquerque and OKC. And then we will begin our first road trip to Las Vegas. Yeah. It'll be freezing our butts off when we go to Vegas. It'll be our only trip to Las Vegas because remember, Oklahoma City will now be at home. And there's a foul as Sarek gets the foul, and there's 2 points coming for Aaron Wiggins.
Combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard, and they realized they needed someone who could run the offense.
We'll be making stops at all of our deals. We're going to make our first ever trip to Charlotte, North Carolina. First time playing on the East Coast. That's something we've never done. It'll be a 6-game series with the Charlotte Knights, the AAA parent club of the Chicago White Sox. We'll first have some pregame, we'll have a preseason game between the Comets and Memphis, the AAA parent club of the St. Louis Cardinals.
They will become household names.
Sacramento making a switch here. DeRozan's check.
Those free throws are good.
That's why you don't want
We're tied at 34.
like him. He is going to make those.
I will be getting some more pop, but I'm going to have to put it somewhere where my roommates can't reach it. Domantas Sabonis. Dennis Schroeder's got the ball. Schroeder used to be a part of the Thunder, now playing for the Kings. And he takes a shot, and it's missed. Jay Will gets a rebound. Good defense for the Thunder.
Outside Williams.
Holder here in Sacramento. Nice to have some good food before we came to the arena tonight. As Jay Will gets a three, that's missed. Rebound by Sabonis.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings.
And it's Schroeder. He'll take a deep three, it's missed. Jay Will gets the rebound. Tied at 34 here in the second quarter. Presented by Pepsi. Waste management was your first. Got your Gatorade, or the Gatorade first quarter. Or no, the Hunt Brothers Pizza first quarter. All season is Hunt Brothers Pizza first quarter. Pepsi second quarter. Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores third quarter. And the fourth quarter brought to you by the Oklahoma Lottery. Or it's the other way. It's actually the other way. Oklahoma Lottery first quarter, Pepsi second quarter. Third quarter will be the Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and the Hunt Brothers Pizza fourth quarter. So those are your sponsors for the quarters all season. Yeah, Holmgren with a shot, it's in, and the Kings lead is now 37-36.
For Sacramento, they've gotten a
nearing the halfway point of the second quarter.
4 of 9 all told.
Sark over the Monk. Leak Monk to DeMar DeRozan.
6 on the shot clock.
You know, as I'm doing this game, it's Truck Series Championship Day, but really don't care, because I'm just calling the Thunder games. Luke Dort gets the rebound. Got the rebound. Got the ball. And somebody diving on the floor, and the Thunder just missed. Monk gets the rebound to DeMar DeRozan. As DeRozan trying to make the Thunder pay for that miss, as here's Domantas Sabonis, the ex-Pacer. Malik Monk for three, it's missed. Rebound by Holmgren. In the second quarter, Wallace shot is in. The Thunder take a 38-37 lead here in the second quarter. And timeout is called by Sacramento. Third timeout of the game for the Kings. Be a little concerned using up all that timeouts this early in the contest. Actually pull up the comment. I think I got the comment schedule. I could be wrong, but I'll just check it to be sure everything is all good to go. Thanks for staying up late here tonight with us. A very competitive game we're seeing here tonight. Kings look a lot better than they did the first time they faced the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Some changes for Sacramento. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Levine subbed in for Sharkish. And the Thunder making a switch here.
Early 38-37 over Sacramento, just past the halfway point. Be halfway through the game. High two people watching. Rosen with a shot that's missed. Jay Will gets the rebound.
He's got 5 rebounds tonight. Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th?
And that was a good shot for SGA. Thunder up 40-37.
He played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type. And he was an awful fast riser as the
That 2 was in by the Kings. It's now 40-39. So Comets will start 3-game postseason with the Albuquerque. A 6-game road trip with Las Vegas. And we'll have Sean joining me for the first home for the 6-game set with the Round Rock Express and the Comets. That 2 is good. And the Kings take a 41-40 lead. Then we're off to Albuquerque, home against Tacoma. We'll have Sean again for the Express Series at Dell Diamond. Home against V's, on the road against Albuquerque. Our final trip to Albuquerque, we host Reno. Then Sugar Land, which we begin a 12-game road trip. We'll be home against Sean. Final meeting, we'll have Sean in Oklahoma City as we have a jump ball. First ever trip to Charlotte. We host the River Cats at Reno. Sugarland at home for the 4th of July deal. Home against El Paso. We have Tacoma and Sacramento on the road, then Las Vegas at home. Final meeting, see Las Vegas, 43-40 Kings lead. At Salt Lake for the ballpark in America First Square, as that was a good dunk. Thunder lead, or Thunder trail now 43-42. Home against Albuquerque at Sugarland. Home against El Paso. We're on the road against Sean, which I know Sean's going to be set up at the final meeting. Home against Sugarland, and then El Paso to finish up the season. So there's the games you will see for the Thunder, or for the Comets, excuse me. And I will make sure Sean joins me for the Express deal. Schroeder takes a 3, that's missed. All the start times are TBD. I know the opening night will start at 7:05. Snoop Dort, Juice Soper, SGA. And that 2 points good, and the Thunder take the 44-43 lead. Speaking of Comets, Parent Club Los Angeles Thunders, later today, as I'm doing this game, we take it on Toronto to force a Game 7 in an elimination. Dort to SGA. Well, that was stolen by Malik Monk. Take it over to Schroeder. He was trying to take a 3. That was not a good move. He'll take a 2 instead, and he missed. He really should have. Really didn't do a good job there as SGA. You're hearing defense here. And SGA gets a 2-pointer, and the Thunder lead is now up to 3, 46-43.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up.
And we'll also be doing that during the Thunder games and all that. So there you go. Make it. Oh, by the way, as Eubanks will get 2 points. 2 minutes left in the half. 46-45 Oklahoma City.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace.
SGA to Wallace. So yeah, we'll have Sean, I believe, for what? 19 let me think. We'll have him for the All-Star break. We'll have him for the 3-point, everything for Saturday. We'll have him for the All-Star game you'll see on this channel. As that too is good, of course. So we're going to have Sean for a lot of these games, including his Dallas Mavericks. Of course, we'll always talk about that. It's timeout called for the Thunder. Second timeout for Oklahoma City.
He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Really good fight I'm seeing with the Sacramento Kings tonight. They didn't put up a good fight again when these two teams met in Oklahoma City. So I really like the hunger in the fight Sacramento is given to OKC. So Sean will get to have him again. As I look at the calendar here, and it kicked me out of the deal, so maybe I'll just put Oklahoma City Thunder as the favorite, so that way people can complain to me why I don't have them as the favorite. That way people won't start complaining. There we go. Love Sacramento.
And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis comes in
So,
for
yeah.
and Keegan
Of course,
Murray
we're looking
subbed
at
in for Malik Monk. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Holmgren
Mavericks
comes
will be
in
in
for
the
Casey Wallace.
Pistons.
A minute 20
Let me
left to
see,
play
when
in the
will
second
we
quarter.
see Sean in?
Holmgren the pass to Dort.
Let's see. We are currently on the Kings, and let's see. 1, 2, and it's 50-47
And the
City.
Thunder lead by 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Outside DeRozan.
12, 13 games from now, we'll have Sean back with me, as we'll have Mavericks in Oklahoma City.
55% from the field.
Mavericks doing better in this than they are in IRL. So Sean will join me 13 games from now. We host the Dallas Mavericks. Holmgren takes a 3, it's missed, but we have a foul. It's on SGA. It is a personal foul. And Sacramento will get the ball. So no team fouls, but first foul for SGA. Really, that was not a good decision for SGA. As Murray over to DeRozan. DeRozan has the ball.
Back to Murray. Here's Schroeder. This one
Schroeder for 3. It's missed. Rebound by Hartenstein. 10 seconds left here in the half. Thunder leading 50-47 over Sacramento. And SGA just made a dumb mistake and just turned it over. You gotta hold on to the ball, if you ask me. Halftime coming up next. Rosen for 3, deep. Nope, didn't make it. So the Thunder to lead by 3 over the Kings. A really tight game here between these two.
Beginning of the third quarter.
As now the Kings people doing their halftime festivities.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been
Yeah,
for
we're gonna have a lot of fun with Oklahoma, or with Sean joining me for all these games. You know, the All-Star game. You know,
So far, you see the plays they're running for him. Featured through the
I don't think we're gonna be doing any. We're only gonna be doing the minor league games, and I know Sean's gonna be a part of the 12 in Round Rock, 12 in Oklahoma City, 24, then the All-Star games and all that, yada, yada, yada.
love to see two
Yeah,
great players
so
go at it.
really good to have a co-commentator joining me in the booth.
As we are here in the studio. Can't wait
Of
to
course,
see
DeMar
how these
DeRozan, a
guys
former
play
NBA
tonight.
champion with the Toronto Raptors.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Oh yeah, and I will return to more Broken Arrow Golden Griffins football. Hadn't had the time to do that. Our next episode will be,
And if you're just
I
joining us,
believe,
we've played
on
the first half in a game that's been fairly
Sunday.
even so far. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
it'll be Sunday night.
First 2 quarters, he has been.
That'll be our next stream broadcast. Monday night we'll have your Thunder game.
Lean on him as we continue in this
Probably be
game. Why not?
afternoon.
The way he's
Of course,
playing
the
right
weather
now,
will be what?
offensively.
Nice. And don't forget, reminder people, make sure you turn your phones back an hour because we're going to gain an extra hour of
is going to put out there to start the second half. Holmgren plays at
good
the
for
four,
us.
with
Jeff Holmgren has the ball. We start the second half. Here's a 3 for him. Miss. Rebound by the Kings.
And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward.
Dennis Schroeder.
From 10.
Schroeder for 2. It's it. Schroeder gets his first points in the second half for the Kings. 50-49 Oklahoma City. SGA has the ball. 80 Bulls here at the Golden One Credit Union Center here in Sacktown. Each of our producers here back in our WWLS Sports Animal Studios. That shot was missed. Thunder back to right now, struggling as Levine with a dunk to give the Kings the lead.
And there's a reason Levine was at back.
That's been the problem for the Thunder. We saw that in their loss against the Mavericks. They just
That's an
struggled.
outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam.
Very good dunk for the Kings tonight. Now they were up by 1. Now the crowd chanting defense. Thunder need to silence the crowd. SGA over the Luke Dort. Over the J-Will. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Williams for 3. Off. Rebound by Sabonis. To DeRozan. Zach LaVine. Jalen Williams having a night to forget. 2 points. That's not going to cut it here in the NBA. Especially when you're down by 1 point to a Kings team you blew out back home in Oklahoma City. As DeRozan will take a 3, and it is off. Rebound by Hartenstein to J-Will. Jalen Williams over the Dort for 3. It is off. Rebound by the Kings. To Schroeder. Dort's only had 9 points and 2 points for the Kings. Thunder defense really getting sloppy here in the second half. And we saw that with them against the Mavs. And it comes back to pay the price as Chet Holmgren gets the ball. Thunder down 53-50. Need a 3 to tie the game. To SGA, who takes a 2. That's missed. DeRozan with the rebound. I don't know what the heck is going on with Oklahoma City, but they really are not doing well. It's here Schroeder for 3. That was missed. Hartenstein with the rebound. Thanks for staying up late here in Sacramento, California. Back Monday night as the Thunder will take on the... Look at the schedule here.
Outside, Dort. Williams
taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. That 2 was missed. Williams gets the rebound. Another 2 chance, and it's in. And timeout for Sacramento. They lead 53-52.
The defense can't give him that much room, inside or out.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to
Christie, who took over for the Kings after Mike Brown was fired last season. But Christie is now the current head coach, his first full season in Sacramento. Oklahoma City still has their head coach. Crowd enjoying themselves a good game. We're enjoying ourselves a good game, but Thunder fans, you know, you can chime in after this game is over. What do you think is going on with the Thunder playing the Kings? I mean, Sacramento did not play like this against them in Oklahoma City. So whatever adjustments Doug Christie did against the Thunder after that game in Oklahoma City apparently has worked. And they're playing really good defense here against this Thunder team, who only came in this league tonight with only 1 road loss, in danger of getting a second road loss, ironically against a Western Conference opponent. It was the Dallas Mavericks, their first loss. It might be the Kings if they don't get it together in this game tonight.
What a tremendous asset to the team.
So they have also not lost at home, by the way, as DeRozan takes a 2 and it's in. DeMar DeRozan, the former Bull, or the former NBA champion with the Raptors, 21 points, 55-52, Sacramento. SGA for 2, it's in.
This is why they will go to him often.
SGA needs to get something going here. Thunder down 55-54. The Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, third quarter. On your Whataburger post-game report when this game is over, as that 2 was missed. Rebound by the Thunder. SGA has the ball.
Double team on Gilgeous Alexander.
There's a double team. J-Will has the ball. Dort trying to guard. Here's a 2, and it is missed. Sabonis with the rebound. And Zach LaVine has the ball. Very good for the Kings here tonight. Murray will take a 3. It's missed. Rebound by Luke Dort. Dort needs to not step out of bounds. Does a good job avoiding that. It's over the Will, over the Holmgren, J-Will that is.
Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein.
Hartenstein for two. It's good. And the Thunder back in front, 56-55.
Through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
Thunder doing a good job trying to get themselves back into contention of this game here tonight.
Sabonis' screen on Williams.
And here's DeRozan for three. That's missed. Hartenstein with a rebound.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead
There's
of the
Luke
game was
Dort,
not-
member of the Thunder, won against the Rockets. And KD, member Russell Westbrook, now plays for the Kings. I don't know if I can do an update on the roster. That too was missed. Bonus with a rebound to Zach LaVine. Crowd on their hand here in Sacramento, California. Not our last game in California, because next time we'll be in San Francisco when we take on the Warriors later in the season. A Sabonis for two, and the Kings take the lead, 57-56.
You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but
Kings are really putting a tough fight against Oklahoma City. Remember, this is the first game of 4 in the Open Cup. You gotta have a good start to the Open Cup. You will be in recovery mode. As DeRozan gets the rebound, Thunder missed that three. And here's Murray for three, and it's in. Thunder left him wide open, knowing that was going to happen. Three for Murray, 60-56 in favor of Sacramento. As Dort will take a three. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. As Luke Dort hits a three, just like that, it's 60-59. Oklahoma City trail the Kings.
So ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Bonus to DeMar DeRozan. So the Kings are really putting up a good fight. As DeRozan misses, Holmgren gets the rebound. What a game here tonight in Sacramento, California. Our only trip to Sacktown. And there's 2 points there, and the Thunder retake the lead. This is not the game we expected. I thought the Thunder would come in here, just blow up the Kings out like they did back at Paycom Center, but that's not meant to be, as that is a 2 and a lead change to the Kings, 62-61.
And so Mark Daigneault
calls a timeout for Oklahoma City. This is what we call a physical game between these two teams. Sacramento fans getting their money's worth. All of them enjoying a hot dog. Also some candy, popcorn, all that good stuff. I want to say a big thank you to the people of Sacramento for being hospitable for me. Making sure I was feeling a lot better. Helping this game here tonight. Had a wonderful lunch, the tip steak sandwich that Southern Health Park made for me. Really good sandwich. Definitely worth the hype. Look forward to coming back to Sacramento in 2026. We have River Cats games against the Falcons.
The Kings making a switch here. Monk's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wallace is checked in.
Wallace checks in for the Thunder. And then for the Kings, it's Monk who checks in for Schroeder.
Oklahoma City
Thunder down 62-61 here in the game. First game of 4 of the Emerald NBA Cup, as that too is in. Thunder lead 63-62. We have yet to play overtime this season.
Holmgren's assist numbers are going up.
Sabonis' screen on Williams. And DeRozan kicks to LaVine. 6 to shoot.
Zach LaVine has the ball. Over to DeMar DeRozan. He takes a three, was hesitant, missed. Rebound by Chet Holmgren. Really hesitant there.
Williams outside, and he's good on the three ball.
There's a three. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. Thunder up by 4, 66-62.
In rhythm. of them just catch and release.
Monk outside.
Here's DeMar DeRozan.
Sabonis' screen on Williams. DeRozan
There's a three for Rosen. It's missed. Rebound by Hartenstein. Carson Wallace has the ball. SGA.
But he has yet to connect here after the break.
Holmgren. They're chanting defense. Really good defense there for Sacramento trying to stop the Thunder here, which I give them credit. That two is in for SGA, 68-62. Shot clock cheese.
Steady presence out there. Gilgeous Alexander keeps his cool when the shot clock's running down.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick.
DeRozan for two. That was missed. Rebound by Hartenstein to SGA. Thunder lead 68-62 over the Kings. As SGA gets another two, it's in. Thunder up by 8, just like that.
Killing them on the interior.
Tim, I know you love
There's
that
Malik
little
Monk.
shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses
Domantas
in the
Sabonis.
lane.
Kings not putting up any good fight like they did earlier in this third quarter. As here's Levine for three, and it's missed. Jay Will gets the rebound. And Jay will take a two, and it's in. And the Thunder lead is up to 10.
And it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely, he understands how to find those.
Sacramento, whatever they did during timeouts, they just are just having lack of focus tonight.
Here's DeRozan.
As the King, that was blocked, but Sabonis gets the rebound. Monk for three, that's deep, that's missed. Rebound. That just irritates Sacramento fans because that was
They just need a spark.
good defense from the Thunder there. As here's SGA for two, and it's in. Thunder lead is now up to 12.
Now for the Thunder.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Thunder really need to make some good defense. You know, Sam Davis, William Davis talked about in the pregame. They need to have good defense against a good Sacramento team, as that was a missed rebound. Now the booing is happening for the Kings, because now they've been scoreless. And the Thunder, who are down by 1, now up by 12. As here's a 2, and it's in. Now make it 14 points.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans.
That's Hartenstein got a 2.
Improving his handles.
Sacramento Kings need to get something going here. Zach LaVine gets a 2. That was missed, as the crowd not happy about it. Starting to get a little irritated. Maybe that's good for the Thunder. They need the Kings to have to get frustrated. Now it's up to 16 points by a 2 there.
He has been lights out.
Malik Monk has it over to Zach LaVine.
They've had a tough time
LaVine,
taking the lid off.
they'll take a 2. Missed. Crowd getting frustrated. As expected, shot clock is turned off. Carson Wallace to Jay Will. Over to Hartenstein to SGA. 10 seconds left here in the third. SGA takes a 2. It's in. Thunder is up 80-62, and that's how the third quarter is going to end. So big run for the Thunder here. Once down by 1 point, now up by 18.
And it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Really good competitive game here in Sacramento. As you see the Emerald Cup, this is group play, game 1 of 4 in the group play stage. Los Angeles Lakers and Milwaukee Bucks have won in the Emerald Cup. We'll get to join the list.
Great job moving the ball with purpose.
Remember, the winners of the group from West and East will meet in the championship game in Las Vegas, Nevada. T-Mobile Arena, home of the Golden Knights. Monk has the ball to start the 4. Sacramento really needs to get something going. They're really just struggling, trying to get some momentum. As here's DeRozan. He thought he was fouled, not going to get it, and Picks up right where they left off as the Thunder up, and now they get a steal. Never mind.
Caruso against Monk.
Caruso to Monk.
Outside.
Schroeder for three, and it's missed. Rebound by the Thunder.
The Thunder leading by 18.
18-point lead, the biggest lead for the Thunder tonight.
Right side, Williams.
J. Will, miss. DeRozan gets the rebound. Thunder lead by 18, their biggest lead of the night. To DeMar DeRozan. Like the fans went to have a restroom break in between the third and the fourth. Makes sense.
Pass to Eubanks.
To Eubanks. Eubanks has it to Saric. To Schroeder for three. It's missed.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't
Nice
for
two for the Thunder. Now they're up by 20, their biggest lead of the night.
His teammate and creating an easy basket.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Monk.
Malik Monk.
There are some who will say,
To DeRozan, miss as the Kings cannot even get any points on the board here in the fourth. As Luke Dort, what in the world was that shot there, son? That was a weird-ass shot Luke Dort just did. As Malik Monk has it. Monk for two, and it's it. But we have a loose foul on Eubanks, his first foul, no team foul. Kings really been playing sloppy towards the end of that third quarter. Now they got to get something going. In danger of losing a second game against the Thunder. As Wallace for three, cha-ching, a Thunder money ball.
9 points for Wallace.
3 points for Wallace there. Thunder up 85-62. The Kings have got to get something going. They had the lead 62-61. Thunder all of a sudden outscored them 24 to nothing.
Williams passes to Caruso.
24 to Zippo.
Now Wallace.
Is what the Thunder is on the run as Wallace has the ball.
Pass to Wiggins.
Over to Wiggins.
Outside Williams.
To J. Will for three, that's missed. Saric gets the rebound. To Malik Monk. 8 points. 8 minutes. No points for the Kings. That is a scoring drought, ladies and gentlemen.
Back to DeRozan.
DeRozan, well, there's the first points for the Kings in the fourth. And it's DeMar DeRozan. Now it's a 21-point lead. Now let's hope the Thunder do not blow a big lead like this is. Just because they're in the lead doesn't mean, as they get it back up to 23 now. 11 points for Payson Wallace. 87-64 Oklahoma City. Leaf Monk. Monk for three, that is missed. Caruso got the rebound.
Now Wallace. After the miss three,
they're trying to get their first win in group play. Remember, this is the first of 4. We play 2 road games, 2 home games. Dort for three. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. Luke Dort gets it in as the Thunder now up 90-64. There's 7.5 minutes left in the game in Sacktown. Schroeder for three, it's in. And the Thunder will take a timeout. 90-67, Oklahoma City. The Kings really need a chance to get it together. Actually, how many fans? How big the crowd is here in Sacktown. Massey for Kings games run a 17,281, 17281. The attendance brought to you by the Oklahoma Lottery. Must be 18 years or older to play.
For DeMar DeRozan. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. And SGA subbed in for Wallace. SGA
now defense, SGA back in. Russo.
Holmgren looking around.
Court.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's SGA.
SGA double team.
Room for three, and it's missed. Rebound by Monk.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings.
Malik Monk trying to overcome this deficit, and there's 2 points. And the Kings are now on that number.
For the years, Levine has put on the muscle.
They're up by 21.
Those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now, here's George.
Holmgren, Russo. Next broadcast will be Monday night or Monday afternoon. Here's a 3 miss. A bonus with the rebound to Zach Levine.
Trail by 21.
Thunder lead 90 at that number.
Back to Levine.
I think you all know what that number is. I'm not going to say it. Here's a 3 from Monk. That's missed.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there.
That one good for
Kings. And it's 17,281, 17281.
In the scoring column.
Attendance here at
pass to Sabonis.
Here at the Golden One Credit Union Center here in Sacramento.
Levine. And here's Sabonis.
Sure, it's a Sabonis.
He's defended by Hartenstein.
Sabonis has the ball. He takes it 2, it's in. Thunder now lead 92-71. 6 points for Domantas Sabonis.
Domantas is polished and disciplined.
Just need to take care of business. There's a shot. Bucket and the foul. Shorter will get a second foul, but that is a good bucket and the foul for Hartenstein. The Thunder can make it a 3-point play. We're going to get some substitutions as Jay Will comes in.
And a chance to catch up
Luke
on
Dort.
Scoring breakdown for
And Alex
Oklahoma
Russo will go sit
They've
down.
shown no let up. Penetration, knife it inside.
The game here for the Thunder, leading 94-71 over Sacramento. They'll only visit the Sac Town.
It's been open for them all night.
Thanks for staying up late with us here tonight. We'll be back, as I said, on Monday. Tip-off on Monday is TBD, depending what time I get up. And that's a bucket and the foul. Jay Will gets a second foul, first of the half. And now it's 95-73 with a 3-point play coming up for Sacramento.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if they're willing to run without the basketball.
All wet.
That's terrific. That's
good
good
the
DeMar DeRozan.
players at that 3-point play is good, 95-74. The players will definitely go shout. Especially when you're playing 48 minutes of pure basketball. Hartenstein gets them in, 97-74 Oklahoma City. So unless the Kings start coming back and getting back into contention, it's looking like Oklahoma City will more than likely take the first 2 games of this 3-game set with 1 to go back home to Oklahoma City. And 2 points for DeRozan there, 97-76 Oklahoma City. 28 points for DeMar DeRozan tonight. The final meeting between Sacramento and Oklahoma City in a few games from now. SGA has the ball. We've gotten, by the way, the official attendance.
Here's the screen.
It's 17281, so those are the numbers and totals and all that. We'll just get a breakdown of this game. Zach Levine has the ball. Kings fans more than likely, unless barring a comeback, they're going to be heading for the exits right now. That's Murray for 3, it's in. 3-pointer from Murray, 97-79, Oklahoma City over the Sacramento Kings. About 4 minutes to go here in the game in Sacramento. We appreciate you all staying up late with us. SGA for 3 is missed. Bonus gets the rebound.
He plays with incredible control.
And here's a shot for DeRozan that is missed. Rebound by Isaiah Joe.
Leading by 18. Joe passes to SGA. Now Holmgren.
trying to think what this song is.
Looks good, is good. That's his
Power saving
basket
well.
in 12 tries.
Good shot for the Thunder. It's up by 20. I'm sorry about the PS5 deal.
Confidence attacking inside.
And I'll go get my daily after this stream is over. DeRozan for 3 is missed.
You know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the
Thunder up 99-79 and make that 101-79. 30 points for SGA tonight. Luke Dort's on the bench. He's been having a pathetic game tonight, but SGA has taken advantage. Remember, Thunder have yet to lose in IRL, but they only have 1 loss. It's 2 points there, 101-81 for the Kings, trailing the Thunder.
And
Dagnall calls the last timeout for Oklahoma City.
He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Choice words. They've been doing a much better job. This is going to be our final timeout. Pending if the Kings take a timeout between now and the final buzzer. We'll have your Whataburger post-game report when we are done here in Sacramento after this game is over. Recap the scoring. Already giving you your attendance. We'll take a look at around the OKC G League team is doing the Oklahoma City Blue. Take you through what's going on with their game, as well as take a look around the rest of the NBA organization, and we'll preview your game on Monday, which we hope you will join us on Monday. Time to be determined on tip-off, but, we'll be on the air 15 minutes before the game happens.
Checked in for Monk, and a switcher also for Oklahoma City.
So there you go. So that is the status as far as that's concerned. As Hardenstein has the ball to SGA.
Pass to Hartenstein.
For the Hardenstein. SGA.
DeRozan against Williams. 5 on the clock.
Williams for 3. That's missed. Rebound by the Kings. That's DeMar DeRozan. As that shot was missed. Rebound for Luke Dort. Coming up to 2 minutes left to go in the game. Already, the fans already heading for the exits. SGA with a dunk there. 103-81 Oklahoma City. So it looks like the fans are definitely going to be heading for the exits right now. Tough loss for, this will be another tough loss for the Kings. Will more than likely lose the season series against the Thunder.
Sabonis' screen on George. The open shot.
Bean for 2, that's missed. SGA gets the rebound, so the Thunder will more than likely win this game and improve their record to 9-1 overall. 1-0 group play as SGA just having a good time. 34 points for him.
Stopping SGA.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And
Rosen gets a shot off its fist.
I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched
SGA gets 2 points, 27-81.
Look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he had a lot of success
Schroeder,
making plays for his
DeMar
team and
DeRozan,
breaking
Thunder
down the
leading
defense.
107-81.
After the made shot from
Schroeder.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right
That
now.
big
They have
gap.
just been flat out. The
Almost an
most
hour ago we started this
Now,
game.
here's
Right?
Holmgren.
We're going to end it an hour later at almost 5 in the morning. Those are your final totals, and that will be it.
Here's Schroeder.
The 107-81 victory for the Thunder on this very late
So no problem for Oklahoma
night,
City as they get the
Thursday,
win.
early Friday morning here in
Not just a
Sacramento.
regular
107-81, Thunder win over the Kings. They're 1-0. Kings will fall to 0-1 in the group play. We'll also talk about the standings and all that.
This first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
We tipped off at 3:48, or at 1:48 Pacific. We ended at 2:48 Pacific. As far as that is
on
concerned.
2K Sports. And now our play.
I don't really need to hear that. So those are your final numbers and all that. So let's break down the scoring for you guys. We'll start with the Thunder. SGA, 36 points, no rebounds, 6 assists. Luke Dort, 17-8-3 on points, rebounds, assists. 15-13-2 for Holmgren. 13-9-3 for Williams. Jalen Williams. Isaiah Hartenstein, 13-12-0. Carson Wallace, 11-1-4. 2-3-0 for Wiggins. Alex Caruso, 0-3-2. Isaiah Joe, 0-1-1. Tyler Tomas Sorber, 0-2-1. And then Kendrick Williams, Osmani Dang, Nikola Topic, and Jalen Williams with a Y. Aja Mitchell also did not play for Oklahoma City. As for the Kings, DeMar DeRozan, 28 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 11-4-2 for Malik Monk. Zach LaVine, 9-2-5 for him. Schroeder, 8-0-2. 8-3-2 for Keegan Murray. Domantas Sabonis, 8-14-3, there. Dario Saric, 5-2-0, former Thunder player. Keon Ellis, 2-1-1. Drew Eubanks, 2-2-1. Doug McDermott, only 1 assist tonight. Clifford had 1 rebound and assist. Maxime Raymond, Isaac Jones, Devin Carter all did not play for the Kings in this contest. It was tied after the first quarter, and then the Thunder lead was up by 3. Kings really just did not make any contributions. So you look at the final stats as far as that is concerned. You're getting the scoring summary of what took place. So it's 26-all at the end of the first quarter. You're just going through all the stuff that had happened this full game. Thunder are up 50-47. The Kings really, like I said, this is what was the turning point. See, Zach LaVine they were up 62-61, but Jalen Williams, that layup and that 3 was what gave the Thunder a big lead leading after 3. And then they just pulled away after that. And the final score here on this Friday morning, Thunder 107, the Sacramento Kings 81. So good one for Oklahoma City. And we'll deal with we're going to deal with the update in just or actually we're going to do it now before we get into, we'll do that right now, the update, and then we'll be back to take you through the rest of the scoreboard and preview tomorrow. So don't worry, we're going to get this update now, that way we don't have to deal with it later. All right, so the Thunder winning it here today. As for their G League friends, the Oklahoma City Blue, they won over the Rip City Remix 89-70 in overtime, as the Blue took care of business. Newton Higgins had a good game for the Thunder. Armstrong did not play. Thunder Blue already up 2-1 in that regard. As for the rest of the NBA, the Magic beat the Celtics 127-120. Washington Wizards get their second win. They beat the Cavs 123-104. A lot of injuries with the Cavs. 136-106 win for the Atlanta Hawks over the Toronto Raptors. Nets beat the Pistons 119-108. San Antonio 124-113 win over the rivals Houston. Dallas is 10-0. They beat Memphis 130-97. Memphis is now 0-10 this season. That's shocking. Miami Heat beat Charlotte 117-114. Milwaukee Bucks took care of business against the Chicago Bulls 136-104. I noticed the Grizzlies fired their coach. I just now saw in the news there. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, Minnesota beats Utah 128-97. Golden State beats Denver 129-117. We already talked about the Thunder beating the Kings. And from the games as well, Mavericks 111-107 win over the Wizards. Good win for them. Sixers beat the Raptors 122-109, 151-124 win for the Hawks over the Lakers. That's a shocking to say the Hawks beat the Lakers. Yeah, that's kind of surprising. 118-97 win for the Cavs over the Chicago Bulls. 123-108 victory for the Heat over the Blazers. San Antonio beats Pelicans 122-113. Pacers barely beat the Nuggets 113-111. Really close game out there in Denver. Clippers of Los Angeles beat the Phoenix Suns 129-101 as far as that is concerned. So here are the standings going into play. We'll do the Group Cup and then we'll do the current standings. So Dallas is 10-0, so they haven't lost a game. Oklahoma City 9-1, they're in second. Golden State third. Minnesota T-Wolves fourth. That was weird how I said fourth, but Clippers fifth. Blazers, Nuggets, Kings. San Antonio is in a tie for sixth. That's how close that is. Phoenix Suns, Los Angeles Lakers, Pelicans, Rockets, Jazz, and poor Memphis Grizzlies. Zippo wins on the board. As for the Eastern Conference, Celtics have played more games than the Knicks. Knicks are 7-1. Magic is third, 7-2. Good season for the Orlando Magic with their new logo. Miami Heat 6-4. Brooklyn 5-4. Pistons 5-4. Bucks 5-4. 4-5 for the Sixers. Pacers, Hornets, Cavs are 4-6. Kind of surprising. Cavs are 4-6 after they dominated a lot last season. Toronto Raptors 4-6, 2-7 for the Bulls. Wizards 2-8. In terms of the NBA Cup standings, Oklahoma City, Minnesota 1-0. Jazz are 1-1. Kings 0-1. Suns are 0-1. In the East, Bucks are 1-0 with the Miami Heat. Bulls 1-1. Hornets 0-1. Knicks 0-1. Kind of surprising them. Orlando 1-0 with the Brooklyn Nets. Boston Celtics 1-1. Sixers and Pistons have yet to win their group game. Hawks are 2-0. Wizards 1-0. Cavs 1-1. Pacers 0-1. 0-2 for the Toronto Raptors. And then in the West, as you saw, that was it for the East. Spurs, Blazers, Warriors 1-0. Nuggets 0-2. That's not good. Rockets 0-1. So that's not good. I have a feeling Denver Nuggets and Memphis Grizzlies are more than likely in a must-win. Clippers, Lakers, Mavericks 1-0. Memphis Grizzlies 0-2, as I mentioned. They're in a must-win situation. Pelicans are 0-1. So those are your standings as far as that is concerned. We invite you to join us on Monday night when we take on the winless Grizzlies. Tip-off will be at 3 p.m. Central Time, which the YouTuber will have your pregame coverage starting at 1, and then he'll send it over to me. We'll have your pregame coverage at 2:30, tip-off shortly at 3 p.m. Now for our studio engineer, the YouTuber, as I mentioned. I'm Gator Vols. Thank you for joining me and saying good night from beautiful Sacramento, California at the Golden One Center, where the final, the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Sacramento Kings, 107-81. Thunder have swept, are 3-0 on the road trip. With the win, Thunder is 1-0 in the group play, 9-1 overall, Kings fall to 0-1 in group play, 4-5 overall this season. Good night from Sacramento. We'll talk to you Monday from Memphis. Coming up next, we'll rejoin the Infinity Network Sports Studios programming already in progress. We'll talk to you Monday from Memphis. You've been listening to OKC Thunder Basketball on WWLS, the Sports Animal.